What a beautiful day God has given us on this Saturday to enjoy, to live, to function in, to get outside, to enjoy the flowers and the beauty of spring. Today, as we start to look forward to Sunday's reopening at Cedar Grove and where we can worship together again, we start to open up on Pentecost Sunday. It's a kind of a neat thing to be reopening the doors of Cedar Grove on Pentecost Sunday. There are some suggestions that the staff, church board, and deacons ask everyone to follow these suggestions as we worship together, and this is to protect each other and ourselves. First of all, we ask that you observe social distancing. The Life Center and the Fellowship Hall have both been set up so that we can social distance at 6 feet. Families, groups of families can sit together in 2s, 3s, 4s, 6s. We can move chairs around to do 8 or 10, but we would like to stay as small as we can in those groups in the Life Center. We ask that you wear a mask, especially while singing, because the water droplets fly further when you are singing and pushing out your voice. We ask that you visit with each other outside the church doors after dismissal. We are going to have the deacons and other staff members to help seat you in the Life Center and in the Fellowship Hall in areas that you feel comfortable with. We will help you move chairs to where your unit is, and we ask that there will be indoors, there will be aisles in and out. So in other words, entry and exits, there will be doors to come in and doors to go out, just to help maintain that social distancing. We ask that you enter the lower doors of the Life Center. They will be open, they'll be propped open, so nobody will be touching them. They'll be blocked open. It's supposed to be a nice day. The weather's supposed to be cooperative. And so the doors will be blocked open going in and out so no one has to touch things as they come in or go out. The doors that will be open are the Life Center doors, as you can enter those and exit those. And then there will be for exits, we will exit out the side doors of the Life Center as well. And you can also enter at the back of the church, the back of Cedar Grove, down by the kitchen doors. You can enter that area as well. The lower level of the church will be open, except for the children's wing. That will be locked down, and it will be closed off. The upstairs will be closed off as well, and that's to prevent just anybody wandering through the building. We don't want that. We want to keep it as confined as we can, but as open as we can. Live worship will be in the Life Center. That's where the worship team will be leading. That's where the announcements will be made. That's where Pastor Ken will be speaking from, is in the Life Center. Live streaming will be over to the Fellowship Hall. And then if you do not feel comfortable coming, you are afraid somebody's going to not wear a mask, and you are really certain everybody should wear a mask, then you can stay at home, and live stream can be gotten on our Cedar Grove BIC website. Amber will have a lesson for the children during the service time, so the children will be included as well. Please stay at home if you are sick, you have a fever, you don't feel comfortable coming. Please stay at home. We do not want anyone to feel uncomfortable as you return to Cedar Grove to worship in a group setting. The water fountains will be unavailable, so we ask that if you want water to drink, bring a bottle of water for yourself, for your family, whatever. And we also ask that you bring hand sanitizers, because we don't have a lot of bags of sanitizers outside the restrooms, and we are trying to conserve those because they're hard to come by right now. And we will be taking care of the building and sanitizing whatever we need to sanitize according to CDC guidelines. And CDC now has changed their stand that the coronavirus does die after 48 hours. if it is on surfaces. During our time together as a board, as a deacon group, and as staff, we discussed the requirement of wearing a mask. We decided that we would not turn people away should they refuse to wear a mask. We want to be open to everyone to come. We will have masks available if you forgot one and you would like to wear one. We will have some masks for you. Additionally, entering and exiting through the Life Center, the double doors will be set up so traffic flows one side in and one side out. The offering baskets will be placed throughout the rear of the building, or the rear of the Life Center and the Fellowship Hall. We are not passing baskets. We would prefer if you drop your offering in or you give your offering online. As we come together and we begin to worship as a group, my prayer is that we will have and give to each other grace, mercy, and peace. We may not all agree on what we need to do and how we should be worshiping, but we ask that you give to others and others give to you God's grace, mercy, and peace. God gives us each grace, peace, and mercy for things when we don't agree or when we do things that are wrong according to his word. So we ask that you give grace. And I looked them up in the concordance of my Bible, in the dictionary of the New Living Translation. And grace, God free, it means free and unmerited favor toward others. God gives us that. We need to give others that. Mercy, a blessing that is an act of divine favor or compassion, withholding judgment. We need to do that for others as we walk through this difficult time. Peace, a state of tranquility or quiet. A pact or agreement to end hostilities between those who have been at war or had differences. Harmony in personal relations, especially with God. I think we could include with others as well. A state of security or an order within a community. Freedom from disquieting or aggressive thoughts or emotions. So as we meet, as we share, as we come back together, let us all try to remember what God gives us with his grace, his mercy, and his peace. And let's extend that to each other. Would you pray with me, please? Lord, I pray for grace and humility to see my troubles as opportunity for blessing, both for myself and for others, as a means for you to be glorified through my life. Amen.